So today I want to talk about one of the most powerful things you can do to build your business, one of the absolute best ways that you can market your business. And that is, it's really simple. It's to be a champion for your students, be a champion for your clients, celebrate their successes. So just a couple of weeks ago, I had my PLF Live event. One of the things that I love about that event is I get to hang out with all these students and clients, and so many of them have had these just amazing results. And I like to champion them, and I like to tell people about them. Sandra Angelo was one of those at that event. And Sandra has a business where she teaches people how to draw. People that want to learn how to draw, she teaches them how to draw. She's very good at it. And she did a launch through a crazy series of events. She's done a number of launches in the past. She's had some pretty serious success, but through a crazy series of events, she lost her entire email list and she had to start over from scratch. And she did start over from scratch, and she built up this small list. I think she got up to about almost 700 people. And then she's proceeded with those 700 people. 700 new people that had just gotten to know her, proceeded to do a launch that led into another launch that did $400,000 in sales. Absolutely extraordinary, amazing results. And I just love that. It's amazing to celebrate that. In fact, one of the great stories is that last year at PLF Live, we always do a fundraiser. We love to support World Teacher Aid, and we've raised a lot of money for them. And so they build schools in Kenya. And last year, Sandra donated, the level she donated at was enough to get a bracelet, which is, we give out bracelets for like a $20 donation, which is amazing. And we have all these donations coming in. This year, Sandra actually bought an entire classroom, which is a $12,000 contribution. So last year she was able to afford a $20 contribution. This year, a $12,000 contribution based on these amazing results. So I love to be a champion for her. I love to celebrate her success. And I've done this since the start of my business, since I started doing Product Launch Formula 13 years ago. My marketing since then has primarily been showing all the people that have had success in all these different ways with all these different products in all these different markets. And I've basically built my business by being a champion for my students, being a champion for my clients, sharing their success, celebrating their success. And I would suggest that it's probably a good strategy for you to follow, to celebrate those successes, to share those successes, to do case studies on those successes. I had years where the only marketing I did for Product Launch Formula was I published a new case study every few weeks. And just that alone drove $1 million business. So, and it's funny, you know, I get so excited about sharing these results that my people get, that my students get, that my clients get, that I can't help talking about them. And, you know, if you don't have those yet, you know, the way to think about this business, especially if you're teaching, especially if information products or wisdom products, like I like to call them, it's almost like your first product, the real reason to do that first product, it's nice to make money, and I suggest you make money right from the bat, you know, right off the start in this business. But the reason to do that first product is just to help people to get those success stories, so then you can share those success stories. And if you can hear that thunder, it's a rare rainy day in Colorado. That's why we're under the roof today. Very rare rainy day, but that first product is all about, I have done serious launches with the only intention wasn't to make money, but to gather success stories that then I could share going forward. And if, you know, in some, like one time I was with a film crew and they were saying, Jeff, we were watching you as you did like this interview for this case study. And when you weren't on camera, you were just glowing with the success. You know, you just couldn't stop grinning ear to ear because of the success that you were hearing from this case, you know, the person you're doing the case study for. And I was like, yeah, if you can't get excited about the success you're creating, then you're in the wrong business. It's that simple. I mean, you need to fall in love with your clients and fall in love with the transformation in their lives and fall in love with the results they're getting. and then share that with the world. It can be, I think it's the best marketing. It's the simplest marketing. It's the easiest marketing. It drives it drives further results when you share those results. People see those results. They not only want to buy from you, but then they want to implement from you. And it's just this cycle of virtue, really, this cycle of results. So fall in love with your client's success, highlight their success, be a champion for them and their success, and good things will follow. So I'm Jeff Walker. Wherever you're watching this, scroll down, leave a comment for me, and let's go get them this week.